Hello, we are live here to discuss the Group A Euro 2020 as a preview. So we're looking at the four countries that's in Group A to see where I think each of those four countries are placed in this tournament. And what we'll do, we'll look at the winners from every single group to decide ultimately who I think will win the competition and the whole. Of course, the winner not necessarily will win the competition. It's just sort of more of an outline of who is more likely to do so in my own sort of train of thought, because the teams that finish second and 4 out of the 6 teams that finish third do advance to the knockout stages, so they're still within every opportunity to make it through. And of course, there's going to be a whole host of surprising results along the way anyway. So in Group A, we have such countries as Italy, Switzerland, Turkey, and Wales. And the Italians have the advantage because they get to play at home for the group stages there, so in front of fans, so that makes it a lot easier for them. But we'll have a look in more detail. So for Italy, they have managed to win their past 6 matches, including a couple of 2-0 results in the Nations League tournament and another 3 2-0 result winners in World Cup qualifying against opponents such as Northern Ireland, Bulgaria, and Lithuania. Their Nations League games were against Poland and Bosnia. Other friendly matches include a pretty straightforward 7-0 result against San Marino and an impressive result against Czech Republic 4-0 winners. Sergio Immobile has managed to score 25 goals in the past 5 seasons as a club performer, and he is a player to watch out for. He is a 31-year-old striker who plays for Lazio. Roberto Mancini is the manager there, replacing Gianpiero Ventura after Italy failed, of course, to make the 2018 World Cup, and that was a huge surprise there. Just how the Americans also failed to make it through. He's managed to get a 70% win rate in his matches there, being in the qualifying games, so it makes it a lot easier to do so. But nevertheless, congratulations, and they are on a good run form, and they are playing all of these games at home. For Switzerland, they also are on a good run of form at the moment, having managed to win their past 6 games as well. And the Nations League tournament there, they had a 3-0 win against Ukraine. World Cup qualifying includes such results as a 3-1 result against Bulgaria and a 1-0 victory against Lithuania. Friendly games, a 3-2 result against Finland, a 2-1 victory against USA, and a 7-0 demolition against Liechtenstein. But before that, they were struggling. They were on a 6-game winless streak out of 7, so it's a bit of a yo-yo team for the Swiss. They are so-called flat track bullies, beating all the Baltic nation sides. Fabian Schär is missed for much of the season through injury. Xherdan Shaqiri is also overlooked at Liverpool, and Vladimir Pukovic, a Swiss class national team, has been part of the July 2014, the Euro 2016, and the 2018 World Cup, where they managed to make the knockout stages on each occasion. Ricardo Rodriguez, constant outlet down the left for the Swiss, a set-piece penalty taker defender. And they got 4 major tournaments, the 2014, 2018, and 2016. So that's the Swiss team. Now, the Turkish team there, they impressed in qualifying. They managed to take 4 points off the world champions France. They have Leicester City defender there, Kegler Soyuncu, 8 clean sheets, conceding just the 3 and the qualifying. Berwick Yilmaz getting better with age. Have a year with teammate Youssef Yazisi as they managed to win the French League. Sinoi Gunes coaching the Turkish team to a 3rd place in the 2002 World Cup, winning 2 Superliga titles, both with Besiktas. Their best Euro finish was in the semi-finals in 2008, managing to finish in 3rd. Yeah, so the player to watch is Zeki Sielik, who impressed at Lille as well too, 3 goals and 2 assists, so title-winning opponent, and has interest from Manchester United, Arsenal and Tottenham. A 24-year-old modern-day fullback. Beaten in their past 6 games as well too, so you got some nations coming into this competition strong. A 4-2 result against Netherlands in the World Cup qualifying. A 3-0 victory against Norway in a qualifier. A 3-3 draw against Latvia in a qualifier. And some friendly matches, a 2-1 result against Azerbaijan, 0-0 draw against Guinea, and a 2-0 win against Moldova. Meanwhile, for Wales, have Chris Coleman having heralded in 2016. Tough to replicate the generation of upcoming talents. And yeah, last time back in 2016, it was their very first time in a major tournament in 58 years, when they did extremely well on their debut. Well, Page is a caretaker manager for Ryan Giggs currently, and coached Nottingham Forest back in 2017, well as that age group level, and has helped in promotion from the Nations League B level as well too. Gareth Bale, 8 clean sheets and 11 key to the defence, and a pending retirement on the way for the key guy there. Thomas and Daniel James, Nico Williams and Ethan Aberdeen. Wisdom results include a 3-1 victory against Finland in a friendly, a 3-1 defeat against Belgium in a qualifier, 1-0 to Mexico in a friendly, a 1-0 victory against Czech in a qualifier, and a 3-0 defeat against France in a friendly, and a 0-0 draw against Albania. So, not exactly great results for them, but they're not really expected to do much here. In terms of the odds for the whole tournaments, last time I looked, it does have Italy as the favourites to go on outright to win the competition, 9-1. And next, you're looking at Turkey 51-1 long shots, the Swiss at 61-1 long shots, and the Welsh at 151-1 long shots as well too. But it's not always going to be straightforward there, because it is football after all. Anything can take place, and I do think it's not going to be the order you think it will be. So we'll have a look at that. But just to clarify there, Italy are playing all their games at home, and for the other matches, in fact, it's been played in Azerbaijan, despite the fact Azerbaijan is not even in this competition. So it's only a country that's not in. Very weird tournaments being hosted in a whole bunch of countries, mainly to favour the top teams, to make it even easier for them to advance to the knockout stages if it was going to trouble them regardless. So in fourth phase for Group A, I'm going to go with Wales, because they're up against it. Where's all these other teams that they have to take on. And third place, they're going to go for what Switzerland's there. Yo-yo side, so what team's going to turn up, and some of the opponents haven't been at the top tier class level. And second place, I'm going to go with the Italians there to get pit by the Turkish to #1 spots. Top 2 teams safely guarantee themselves to the knockout stages there, so maybe the Italians might not try as hard until a little bit later into the competition. So we'll just have to wait and see on that one. But a bit of a bold prediction here to go with Turkey. It seems like they might be the dark horses for this whole entire tournament as well too. So we'll just have to see what happens with them. The fact that they managed to get a victory and a draw of France, managing to have a good history. The fact they got a couple of players that's from Lille, who are title winners this season as well too. You got Kegler Soyuncu from Leicester City. Leicester City are a great club with that clean sheet record as well too going on. Yeah, they're good form and all that. So it just has all the sort of key ingredients for them to perform well in this tournament there. They should definitely manage to make it through to knockout stages, but will they finish top? That's what I'm going for here. So we're going with Turkey, and then we've still got to preview 5 other groups, and then we'll have those 6 winners against each other to see who I think will go on and win this competition at right there. So hopefully you enjoy this preview for Group A for Euro 2020, even though it's in Euro 2021. And then I'll be back again to preview Group B. Feel free to let me know your thoughts, predictions for this Group A there down in the comment section below. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, also feel free to subscribe. Cheers.